Hi everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at the LCP2, which is a common gun that goes out the door after our lessons and various pistol classes that we have. I'm going to just go over quickly how to take it apart and how fast it is to clean. Alright, so first things first, you always want to make sure that the firearm is unloaded. So, as always with a semi-auto, you take out the magazine, which is where all the food for the gun is, and then we want to check the chamber. So, alright, nothing in there, quite dirty, but it is clear. So, on this firearm, you want to leave the hammer cocked, because otherwise it gets in the way of the slide coming off. You also, unlike some other firearms, have to have some sort of tool that has like a flathead screwdriver bit or something flat. And so it's crucial, again, as always, that you make sure that your firearm's unloaded, because you have to do something that would be relatively unsafe if you didn't check before. So we have to take the firearm in our hand, push back a little bit with our thumb, just a little bit. You can see that slide wiggle a bit. And then you come in with your flathead, pop out this little pin, as you can see right there. Take that out, make sure that it goes somewhere it's not going to roll off, and then your slide will just come right off. So here's the hammer right there. So you will always want to make sure that's back, because if it's forward, especially when you reassemble, the slide gets hooked on this part right here. Okay, so this is off, pin is out. Woo! Alright, so as you saw, recoil spring, pretty strong, and a non-captive guide rod. So as you saw, it flew off into the middle of my room. Be careful with that. Next, you take out your barrel. There you go. And the gun's apart. Make sure, again, you don't lose your little piece here, because then your gun won't go back together at all. So now I'm going to go really quickly over how to clean it. You don't have to be Q-tip clean. Some people insist on it. That's fine. But I am not like that. So we're just going to be using some Hops number 9. Stinks bad, works well. So I'm going to just go over our frame here. Alright, you can see it's pretty dirty, but the nice thing about modern semi-autos is that generally they work even after hundreds and hundreds of rounds. But that's not me saying don't clean your guns, but don't be afraid to let them go a little longer if it's just a range piece. This is a everyday carry piece for me, so, you know, shame on me, but at least I'm doing the maintenance now. This thing's seen a few hundred rounds. I need to shoot it more. For whatever reason, it has a tendency to go left and low. So I end up having to do a lot of Kentucky windage with this thing, which I don't really enjoy, but I figure at close range, it won't be that bad. So, in just that little bit of time and me yakking, it's all clean. Go ahead and take your pin. Alright, that's good already. Always have a cup to dispose stuff in. Wipe down the barrel. I don't know if you can hear our little cat in the background. She's not very happy, but she's taking a timeout in the bathroom so that I can make this video for you guys. Yes, Blue Luck will be back. Alright. There you go. Clean out the barrel. That's good. Maybe go a little bit in between these lugs for good measure. Feed ramp. Springs should be pretty good. Maybe I'll just give them a little bit of a wipe. Okay. Here's where we want to do a little bit more work. It's on our slide and our slide rails. Alright. So just get into all the nooks and crannies. The nice thing about these being little guns, so they do not take that long to clean. Obviously you want to make sure you scrub the bolt face, move your ejector, or extractor, excuse me. Alright. And again, you don't have to be ridiculous about it, but get most of the gunk off. So, now we are going to go back together. So just do everything backwards. Put your spring in, take your guide rod, put it in here. Make sure not to lose the inner spring. Put the spring end first in here and line it up with the little cutout there. Put it back on the rails, thumb in. There's this little spring here that is a pain in the butt to get this little pin over. But if you push down first, if I don't drop it first, and then push in, hey, it worked well that time. You should be all ready to go. So you just put your magazine in, load up, and you're on your way. Thanks, guys, and we'll have another video out either tomorrow or this weekend. Take care.